Okay, Dad, so this is how you get songs into your iPod. First thing you need to do is download iTunes. Now, your iPod should come with a CD of some sort. So if you want to do that, that works. However, if you can do it this way too, and it'll get you the most up-to-date version. And you will notice that once you do have iTunes, sometimes you'll log into iTunes and it'll be like, there's a new update. Always take the update. It always gets better. But if not, just go to iTunes, search iTunes, click on it, free download for Mac and PC, click download. Now what's going to happen is you're going to get to this screen. This is the only place where it's a bit confusing. Once you get to this screen, just don't put in your email, uncheck those boxes, and just go download now. And then once again, I don't know what Windows you have, but yeah, you just go here and click run, and then I already have it, so I don't want to download it again. But once you click run, you just follow the instructions, and then this is what iTunes looks like. So right now, there's no iPod connected. To connect to your iPod, you take the white cord, plug the USB key into one that fits in the computer, and then you take the long, or the flatter rectangular one, and plug it into your iPod. And you know what's connected. Unfortunately, I can't show you this. When the little lightning bolt appears over the battery, and then see this balloon, I don't know what that means, but it always pops up. And then your iPod will say synchronizing, synchronizing. The first time you plug your iPod in, it's going to recognize that it's a new iPod, and then it's going to ask you to fill out some information. When it asks you to name your iPod, I name my iPod if found, call, and then my phone number, because I know eventually I'm just going to lose this. So that's what I called my iPod, and now it's connected. As soon as it's connected, it'll show up here under your devices. And to get songs into your iPod, all you do is you go to wherever you have your songs. So let's say I put this song on. This is the one that I downloaded for you in the first video. All you do is you go to that song, you drag it over till you have that plus sign. Now before I drop this, watch at the very top of the screen. Right now it says iPod sync is complete, eject before disconnecting. As soon as I put that on, you'll see a bar that should appear. Okay, well if the bar doesn't appear, then that means that it hasn't, you know what it is, it's probably because I have this song on my iPod. When you drop it in, this bar will appear, and I'll do that manually to show you what I'm talking about. When that bar appears, that's your iPod syncing with this program. What you can do is now you can use this program much like you'd use a Windows media player or whatever, and you can go to your music, and it has all your music there that you want, and you can play it just like you would anything else. If you don't see that bar, and I do this as a habit anyway, before I disconnect the iPod, I just go File, Sync, and see that rapid bar. There wasn't a lot to sync, but let's say you're putting all 150 of your songs on there. What it'll do is it'll be like updating 2 of 150, 3 of 150, and it just goes through and puts everything onto your iPod. You can put podcasts on, TV shows, movies, whatever you want. I'm not sure how big your iPod is memory-wise, but you had mentioned that it was pretty big, so you could probably get some pretty good movies and stuff on there. The only last thing that I'd say is that before you disconnect your iPod, you want to eject it from the program, because right now the program and the iPod are talking to each other. So you want to eject it. So there's a couple things you can do. You could do it the way everybody in the world does it. Just go up to this ejection button. This is exactly how it used to be on the VCR, and just click eject. Or you could do it like you remove a USB key. Safely remove hardware, double click, eject to Apple iPod. I do it this way, that way I know. Just click on it. Then what happens is, if you look at your iPod now, as soon as you click that button, it's going to say ejecting, okay to disconnect, and this bar is going to show like a progress bar. And then as soon as you disconnect it, your songs are on there. Now, as you add more songs, you might want to find those songs. I'll show you next time I'm home, but what you can actually do is, as soon as you put that on there, your iPod creates a special list that has recently added songs. So you could go to that list if you want to go to that group of songs that you just added. So this is iTunes. That's how you add stuff to your iPod. So let me know if you have any questions.